Hello, third grade. Here is your math lesson for Wednesday, the 25th. I hope that you were okay finding all those patterns with your assignment from yesterday, and I hope you checked with the answer keys to be sure that you're on track with those. If you have any problems with those or questions, you can always ask your parents to email me, okay? Today we're going to do more practice with long division. So hopefully you've already worked out the problems listed on my teacher page and did them in the format of the diving board with long division for practice. I just need you guys to keep practicing. Don't get frustrated. It's just a matter of practice. And we're going to go through them each together because I'm betting that a lot of you didn't take the extra step to check. So I want to do them all together. Get out your notebooks. Let's see how you did. Okay, the first one was 28 divided by 7. Okay, so how do we write that? Which one is the divisor and which one is the dividend? So you should have written the 7 on the outside of the diving board and the 28 on the inside, like this. Okay, so the first step is to divide. 7 cannot go into 2, so 7 goes into 28 4 times. 4 times 7 is 28. And then we subtract. 4 times 7 is 28, so then we subtract. And this problem was pretty simple. We're all done. There's nothing to bring down. Now to check this, we can use multiplication, and we are trying to check to see if when we multiply, do we get the same number as the dividend. Okay? So all we have to do is check it by doing 7 times 4. And yes, we know that 7 times 4 is 28. 28 matches our dividend, so our division is correct. If you didn't correct in your notebook, please do that now. Okay? And while you're doing that, I'm going to erase my board and we'll do the next one. Okay, your next problem, if you're not ready, just pause it. The next problem was 56 divided by 7, okay? And where did you put each number? Which's the divisor and which is the dividend? 56 divided by 7. So you should have written 7 on the outside as the divisor and 56 on the inside. Okay, so first things first, 7 cannot go into 5, so it's 7 into 56. What times 7 gives us 56? Think back to those math facts. I know that 7 times 8 is 56. So now I'm going to say 8 times 7 is 56. Then I need to subtract. And we get 0, so we're done. We don't have to bring anything down. Now let's check it. Let's use multiplication to check our division, okay? So what are we going to multiply? We need to multiply 7 times 8. And we know that that equals 56. The 56 matches the dividend, so we are correct. That's how you check, okay? All right, moving on. If you're not ready to move on, just pause it. The next one you were supposed to do was 90 divided by 3. So where's the 90 going to go and where's the 3 going to go? Well, hopefully yours looks like this. 3 into 90, the divisor into the dividend, okay? 3 this time can go into 9. How many times? What times 3 is 9? We know 3 times 9. 3 times 3 is 9, sorry. But we want to make sure we're putting it in the correct place value to get the right answer. So you need to put that 3 over the 9, not the 0, because we're putting the 3 into 9 right now. Okay? So the 3 goes on the top of the diving board. Then we say 3 times 3 is 9. And now we need to subtract. We get 9 from 9 is 0. Bring down that 0. Okay? And we could just bring that 0 up. We know we can just put it back up. And our answer is 30. Now, same thing applies to check multiplication. We can use multiplication to check our division. This time we would do 3 times 30, and that does equal 90, which matches our dividend. Now, if that's something that's difficult for you to do in your head, don't forget that you can also stack it. 3 times 30. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 3 is 9. You can do it like that as well if it's hard for you to multiply those in your head. All right? But since there's a 0 on the end, we know the trick is you can always do 3 times 3 and add the 0 back on. Okay, 2 more. If you're not ready, just pause it. And our next one was 48 divided by 4. So we know the 4 goes on the outside because it's the divisor, and the 48 goes inside the diving board because it's the dividend. Okay? 4 can go into 4 one time. So we're going to put it over the 4 because it's going into the 4. 4 times 1 is 4. Okay, you with me so far? And we know that that is 0. Now we need to bring down the 8. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. And that's how a quotient is found. 4, now we're putting 4 into 8 down here. Okay, 4 goes into 8 how many times? Goes in twice. So we're going to put a 2 up here. If it's part of your answer, if it's part of the quotient, it's got to go on top of the diving board. Right? Can't go down here. It's got to go up here. 4 times 2 is 8. We subtract again, and we get no remainder, 0. So our answer is 12. How do we check it? What are we going to multiply? We're going to multiply the divisor times the quotient. So 4 times 12 equals 48. And we get the dividend, and they match. So we know our division is correct. Okay, last one we're going to do together. You had 36 divided by 2. So it's divided by 2, so that's the divisor. It's going to go on the outside of the diving board. And the dividend, what we're dividing up, is 36. So this is what it should look like. Right? Okay, divide first. 2 can go into 3 one time. I'm putting that 1 above the 3 because I'm putting the 2 into the 3. Right? It's got to be in the right spot. It's got to line up. So 1 times 2 is 2. And now we subtract. Okay? We know that's 1. All right, well 2 can't go into 1. It's too small. So we need to bring down that 6. And now we're going to put 2 into 16. Okay? We're not putting 2 into 6. We're putting 2 into 16. Okay? So 2 into 16. What times 2 equals 16? Well, we know from our multiplication facts that 8 times 2 equals 16, okay? 8 is part of the quotient. It's part of the answer, so it can't go down here. It's got to come up top. It's got to be on top of the diving board, okay? 8 times 2 is 16. So we divided, we multiplied, now we subtract. And we have 0 now, so we don't have anything else to do. We're done. The answer is 18. How do we check with multiplication? We're going to multiply. The divisor is one of the factors, and the other factor is the quotient. The product, if we're correct, is going to be the dividend. All right, so let's check. 6 times, oh, not 6, what am I saying? 2 times 18 equals 36. Okay, great. Then we're correct, right? Because 36 matches the dividend up here. So I hope that that helps you going through step by step. If I was going too fast, watch it again. Go through and check it again. Go back and check your division with multiplication. Get used to flip-flopping that. That's very important to see the relationship between multiplication and division. Okay, you still have some IXL practice. Just go to 85%. So you don't get frustrated. I just want you to practice. It doesn't have to be 100%. And that's it for math today. I will see you guys tomorrow.